Okay.
You bastard. That's not it.
O'Connell got his 200th goal, yeah? Huh? I don't remember username. Just use your email or use your phone number.
You gotta change. I think. Did you use the persistent stream key?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure it's the persistent stream key?
Yeah, I used the one that was on the one was on the one you set up for tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Is your 5?
Try your phone number. Don't put it. Yeah, no spaces, no dashes.
Can you get your email there, Tim?
Yep. Why?
Because I got to send you. I got to confirm the stream key.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send it to myself and then send it to you. Okay. Okay, I just sent you the stream key that should be on the Facebook Live.
Does it end in like JRA?
Let me see.
Something like that.
No, it ends in SCT.
Ah, shit. That's not the key that was on there. Bill's not getting into Skype, so.
You guys can get chummy in front of that camera.
Yeah, but his head's not gonna work.
Oh. What's going on with his Skype?
I have no idea.
Oh.
It's just locking him out for some reason.
It's asking me for a different code.
You have to reset a password?
He's reset it like 6 times now.
Yeah.
Seems like. All right.
Use the same password for everything, damn it.
You sure that's the key, yeah?
You know what? Because right now it's going through, so maybe we should just leave it alone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going through the Facebook, so...
Okay.
Oh, crap, no, because...
What?
Damn it, no, you have to change it, and I have to, because I changed it to go directly to Facebook, and it's got to go to, what is it?
Twitter and YouTube?
Restream.
Right.
Damn it.
So I got to change it?
Yeah, you do got to change it.
No. Huh? You're in Connor's account? Is that gonna work on Skype?
You want to go, or you want to wait a few minutes?
I mean, with no, I just want to see if he can get in. You want to call him, or does he have to call you?
Add him into the call that you started here.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, or
whoops.
maybe I can add him. Hang on. Oh, he's not on his account though, right?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I should be calling him.
Did you pick it up?
I've got him. No video.
What up?
You're not on video. Click that. Oh, hold on. Is it frozen up or something?
No, it's moving.
No. It's frozen. Just get out of it. Yeah. All right. Now, is that you? Or is it? No, that's me. Try him again.
Okay. Ringing.
Is it ringing?
Yeah.
I want to pick up. All right. Click on that.
What do I do?
Right there. No, damn it.
You hear me?
Yeah, you click on audio though, so. That should work. Why is your...
We got hot mics, guys, so.
Watch your camera work. What is wrong with your webcam?
It's coming off your phone.
No, that's me. Why is it not working?
Welcome to the fun world of technology.
Has the webcam worked on this?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't
we
seen a
used it last
picture
week.
yet.
Huh?
We used it last week.
Are you looking in video settings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you can get his audio set up and, again, get Chummy on your camera, that'll work fine. We can take the audio through his connection.
Could you hear his audio before?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear him. So you guys get Chummy in that shot, and we can go. I've got the whole complete wide shot, so...
I don't know how much farther I can get back on this. That's
fine. You're good. All right, I'm going to get us started. Hang on.
Get in, Bill.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a
Welcome to
number.
Nicholson Stadium.
I was lightning.
Can you hear me, Lou?
Yes, I can.
All right, it's Tim Wood here with you on Ranger Nation Radio. Bill, Brian, how are you tonight?
Doing great, Tim. Some technical difficulties, but we're getting with it.
So yeah, we'll do. We're gonna do one shot here. We're gonna try to work out Bill's technical stuff so we can get a third person in here for a guest. We got Saul Cespedes on coming up later. We got Joe Perrone, the Methuen High School tennis coach. Want to tell you that Ranger Nation Radio is brought to you by AFC Urgent Care, the right care right now. Huge thanks to Lisa Williams and the crew there. Welcome. Gorgeous day in Methuen, Mr. Bryant.
Beautiful night. We deserve the weather. We got a nice live lacrosse game going on right now between the Rangers and Central Catholic, and excited for the guests tonight.
All right. Bill's going to have his mic within about 2 feet of his mouth.
You got to put them. Yeah, you got to put it on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have got a boys lacrosse game going on tonight. Methuen versus Central Catholic, huge rivalry game tonight, Bill.
Yeah, they play twice a year. This is the first game of the 2-game series. Methuen is down right now 4-0.
Ooh. First period?
Yes.
Okay.
2 minutes left in the first.
Central Catholic, a quality team.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if the boys lacrosse can rebound. We brought them luck last week, Bill.
We absolutely did. And last night they were down Lowell 5-1, came all the way back and went up 6-5. So they're not going to give up tonight.
They came back 6-5.
They ended up losing.
Yeah.
But we're down a few goals and marched right back.
Nice. So another big week for Methuen High School sports. A big milestone in boys lacrosse as Dan O'Connell scored his 200th point or 200th goal.
200th point.
200th point. That's pretty big milestone.
Absolutely. He's been playing varsity since he was a freshman, so he's had 4 years to rack up those points, but quite an accomplishment.
So boys tennis keeps rolling. Softball went to 8-1 yesterday, so a lot of huge results for Methuen sports this week. So we'll take you through a little of it. Baseball team beat Drake at 5-0 on May 2nd. Joey Regato 2 RBIs. Brett Blackwell back-to-back doubles with Joey to break a scoreless tie. Connor McKenzie was the winning pitcher, surrendered just 3 hits. Jordan Perdomo, Rowan Mercado, an RBI apiece. So the baseball team has definitely been rolling. Let's see here. What else we got? We got girls tennis beat Lawrence 5-0. Everybody across the board, Adaze Chibagwu, Abby Poulin, Caitlin Wodowicz, Perry and Rowe in doubles, and Tran and Alexa Gatton combined for the doubles win. So 5-0 against Lawrence.
Tim, either you did an awesome job with the names or you butchered a bunch of names.
Yeah.
I think you did a great job just then.
Thank you. I try. So softball got their second win of the year against Lawrence. A little fewer runs this time, 12-0. McGonigal complete game 3 hitter. Naya Mazzone 5 for 5 RBIs. Horan 4 hits 2 RBIs. Stephanie Tarugno.
Yep.
3 for 5. I'm looking. He's my name guy. 3 for 5, an RBI for her. So track team went to the West Twilight Invitationals. Luana Machado was 5th in the 400 hurdles, teamed with Stephanie Sabalas, Alexis Bergeron, and Sarah Fragioni to take 3rd in the sprint medley relay. We got another win from softball, 8-3. That happened on Monday. Emma McAlpine gave up 3 hits, so she had 3 hits and 3 RBIs. Taylor Cassidy, a big RBI to get the Rangers even early and start a rally. And Jillian McCoy was the winning pitcher there. That moved softball to 8-1. A lot of games going on today, and they should be on such a gorgeous day. We've got girls lacrosse away at Central Catholic, girls tennis away at Andover. Baseball's playing right now over on the Diamond against Andover. We'll see if we can get some live results from Matt Kerr and the AD. Maybe he's on his Twitter. We'll check that out during the break.
Track had a meet today as well.
Track had a meet. We'll get the rundown from Mr. Cespedes in a few there. And then, so a big day across the board there. And, of course, boys lacrosse playing right now against Central Catholic. Bill, so we got some teams in the hunt for playoff spots. We got some teams, fighting for playoff spots. A lot of things happening here with spring sports.
It wouldn't happen any other way for Matt Curran since he's been here. Every season, teams have been battling, getting into the state tournament. It's going well, and I can't wait to talk to Saul a little bit about track and how we did today. But very exciting. And a lot of young kids, too, sophomores and juniors. Obviously, we have our seniors doing well, but a ton of young kids really doing some big work for these varsity teams.
Absolutely. And, we want to just throw it out there. The Hall of Fame dinner is coming up for Methuen High School sports. That's coming up on the 18th, yes? Do I have that date right, the 18th? That's a Friday night? And they have it at DeBurrows?
Yes.
At DeBurrows in Haverhill. We'll get the ticket information for you, but a big event, and annually They induct a number of athletics Hall of Famers, some distinguished alumni Hall of Famers. So big things there.
Sue Ryan is my assistant coach on girls field lacrosse, and she's last year was in the Hall of Fame, and she's going to be going again this year, and is very excited.
And then some, doings with youth lacrosse. We got the youth lacrosse playing at halftime here today, right?
Yep, the U15 boys, blue and white team, are going to be playing an 8-minute game at halftime. And we're hoping Joel Ferretra, the president of Methuen Youth Lacrosse, will be able to come up and check in with us and give us a state of Methuen Youth Lacrosse.
So that's the setup. Lou, let's take a quick break here. We'll come back. We'll have Saul on, talk some track, talk some Saul. He is a multi-sport athlete, and we'll get him on right after the break here on Ranger Nation Radio, brought to you by AFC Urgent Care.
Off from my home, we're flying up no ceiling when we.
All right, a big shout out to the folks over at AFC Urgent Care. They've been big supporters of us since the beginning as the title sponsor of Ranger Nation Radio, and we are big fans of theirs. AFC Urgent Care, the right care right now. You'll never need an appointment. Got that persistent cough and cold, that cut that needs a few stitches, or need a sports physical and don't want to wait weeks to get into your primary doctor? AFC's streamlined approach helps you be seen quickly and feel better fast. In Methuen, in the Merrimack Street Medical Professionals Building, 380R Merrimack Street. In North Andover as well, in the Burton Grill Plaza. 8 to 8 Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 Saturday and Sunday. Go to afcurgentcare.com for more details. All right, up next, yes, our friends, the law offices of Arthur Broadhurst. You need an experienced litigator? Arthur Broadhurst has more than 27 years of practicing law and will fight for you. He's licensed in Massachusetts and New Hampshire and specializes in criminal and accident cases, mortgage loan closings, and town zoning and permitting for land use and licensing. Arthur's represented us in the State House as a former state representative. Now, let him represent you. Call the law offices of Arthur J. Broadhurst at 978-327-5128 or go online to merrimackvalleylaw.com. All right, let's talk about our man Frank Calisi. The spring market is heating up, and Frank Calisi is the realtor to go to whether you're buying or selling this spring. Frank has proudly served Methuen and the surrounding communities for over 45 years, and he is ready to serve you today. He's a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame, and for good reason. Buying or selling, he gets results for you. Frank is the Seacoast specialist and is licensed in both Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Call him today at 978-500-5310 or email him at frankcalizzi, that's COLIZZI, at Comcast.net. That's Frank Calisi Realty.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on.
Back here on Ranger Nation Radio, Tim Wood, Bill Bryant. We're going to try to bring in, see if we can fit somebody in the 3-shot here. Little tight, Lou.
You can do it.
I'll stand up behind them and let.
If we could give up 50 pounds apiece, we might be all right.
And
You
I'm
can do
already
it. You
trying to
guys-
do that.
Okay. Yeah,
You guys got this, no problem.
You've already done the work. So want to do a couple of quick housekeeping things here. Want to do a shout out to Methuen Family Health Center. Family's everything. That's why it's right in the name at Methuen Family Pharmacy, where you can get pharmacy services by the Methuen community for the Methuen community. You don't have to be a patient of Methuen Family Health Center to use the pharmacy either. Drop by 147 Pelham Street in Methuen, right off of exit 47 on Route 93, and get your medication from the friendly faces you already see in your neighborhood. Learn more at glfhc.org/pharmacy. Also want to do a quick shout out to JG's Ice Cream and Fun Center over in West Methuen. Rich, the Giafridas and the whole family there celebrating 35 years of serving the community with the ice cream, with the Fun Center. You got the go-karts, you got the batting cages, you got the bumper cars, and a mini golf. So go to get your Loop Weekly. Try that. Get your May 8th edition of Loop Weekly. You can get buy one get one coupons on go-karts, on the batting cages, on the mini golf and the bumper cars. JG's on Route 110 in Methuen. Also on Broadway in Salem, just for the ice cream. But we want to give a big shout out to Rich and the crew over at JG's. They are giving the gift cards to all of our guests here on Ranger Nation Radio. So,
and I won't say that Seth Paré has bugged me about 4 more times
already, huh?
So we're gonna get it to Seth.
We will get it. We will get it. We will get it for the folks tonight. We just got to get connected with Rich to get the gift cards. Certainly not in him. That's more on us. So. Let's get a little piece of housekeeping out of the way. We'll do the Stars of the Week brought to you by Methuen Family Health Center. Let's go with let's do Emma McAlpine from the softball team. As we mentioned, 3 hits, 3 RBIs in a big win over North Andover. Let's give Chris Crowningsfield a shout out as he is number 2 singles on the boys tennis team, continues winning for them as the boys tennis team has got out to a 7-0 start. Let's see, what else we got? We got Naya Mazzoni, 5 for 5, 5 RBIs. Got to give her a shout out as well for the softball team. We'll include her in the Stars of the Week. And Rowan Marcano, been a great pitcher. And has been getting some big hits, big innings for them. Complete game win, 9 Ks and a 5-4 win against Lawrence. We forgot that as we were doing the recap, I think, but a big win there for the baseball team. And then, I think we may have included them already, but we got to give a shout out to Dan O'Connell. As we said, 200th point for boys lacrosse. So that is your Methuen Family Health Center Stars of the Week, brought to you by Methuen Family Health Center. Check out glfhc.org/pharmacy for more details on the crew over at Methuen Family Health Center off of Pelham Street. Yes.
Yes, Pelham Street, in the Ranger Plaza.
You are correct, sir. All right, we've got a gap of guests, folks here. Come on in. We'll try to fit you in the shot here, guys. We'll have to do one at a time on the mic. Yeah, just get in right behind us. Now, who do we? Obviously, we got Coach Joe Perone. Who else we got, Coach?
Caitlin Wojtowicz.
Anya Chibagu.
We're going to say that one more time when you're.
Anya Chibagu.
All right.
All right. Now your name again, because I cannot butcher this name anymore. So please help me.
Caitlin Wojtowicz.
Wojtowicz.
Yeah, Wojtowicz.
Wojtowicz.
Yeah.
Okay. So not even in the neighborhood of the spelling sound. So I'm sorry, I've been butchering it. I've been trying to give you shout outs. You were in the Stars of the Week last week.
Well, someone else with her other name.
In the neighborhood. Yeah. Caitlin was correct.
I'm glad you got that part.
Okay. I jest, but I truly, my name's nice and simple, Tim Wood. So I try not to butcher the names wherever I can. But huge congratulations to you, to all of you for the great start with the tennis team so far. Tell me, just from your perspective, what has fueled the winning ways for you and the team so far this year?
Well, just like at the beginning of the season, we have Carl, who's been playing for a while, and he's like, so he really let us sometimes, like trying to get us one practice into like 4. he like tells all the players like try and hit after like going like reps as far as getting going. And obviously after.
So Lou, are you hearing that? Because we're having some issues with connecting Bill's mic now.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit of it. I think you might have lost it, but I don't know.
All right. It looks like Bill is back in. All right, good. All right. I say that one more time, just because we had some mic issues. There we go.
Our first singles Cobb year out, like he's been playing since he was a freshman, and he's really like led us to like keep going like practice until like 4:30. He tells us, keep hitting after just to get extra reps in. And obviously our competitive drive, pushes us to help us close matches out.
Basketball's been your thing. Now this was first varsity season. You've been on fire, my friend. I mean, I played tennis. I played tennis in high school. I played tennis in college. Don't just look past the weight. Look at a thin version of me with a killer top spin, lefty serve that goes way out wide, and you'll feel it. So tennis is not an easy game to just pick up. What's been your secret specifically?
So when I was younger, I used to play, and like when I was younger, one time we were at the courts, and we saw Joe there. Like when I was at a young age, so like ever since then, I started hitting with Joe, and like I didn't play for a while, but I started picking up, and like Joe sometimes like even though he's really supportive over my basketball and stuff, but we also like sometimes when we don't have practice, like we would come down and hit, and like he's really helped me and been patient with me a lot, and helped me work on my game.
Fantastic. Now it runs in the family as well. Now, who's got the better record so far, you or your sister?
Well,
not that we're keeping track of individual records, Coach.
I don't know how many losses my sister has, but I know she has one, and I'm undefeated, so I have the.
Makes the math a little easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Don't be shy over in the corner. Tell us a little bit about your season so far to start. Now, what number are you playing?
I'm second singles.
Second singles.
So I've been playing with Joe for maybe 4 years now, and honestly, I've improved so much ever since I started playing with him. I didn't really think I was going to be second singles at all this year. I'm very proud of myself. It's been a challenge, but you keep pushing through it.
Absolutely. So, Coach.
So I just want to point out something that most people don't know. I know we've talked about it a couple of times. I know this isn't like your favorite thing in the world.
No.
To do this, either with us, for us. Quick shout out, Ed Quinn wanted me to say hello.
Okay.
I told him if he smacked me that I would get him. But we have two teams here. We have a girls team and a boys team, and we're talking about you as the coach for both of them.
Yeah.
How has that been a challenge this year as far as coaching two teams?
No, they're great kids. I haven't had a problem coaching two teams. I've coached a lot of advanced and teams and stuff like that, USDA, so that wasn't an issue. The big issue that I have is the only issue that I've run into is I have a lot of kids that want to play with a lot of heart, and I only can play 7 kids, 7 girls.
So not enough spots for kids to get their time?
Yeah.
That's
other than that, I mean, as far as coaching the kids and stuff, it's not been an issue. All the kids are all great. They work hard as long as the schoolwork's done. They can come up and bang balls and equipment.
And Matt Curran's been really good about the schedule and everything like that?
Fantastic. Yeah, I couldn't do anything actually without Paul and Matt. My son usually does all the scheduling and stuff like that. He's working now, so Matt's really filled in, taking over that end of it. I'm not just out on
Well, we appreciate you coming here and talking about this because, as a Methuen booster, I met one of the players, I can't think of her name, but she did a ton of work last fall. And, usually we talk to the kids. What is it?
Yeah,
Carla, and I just, one night we're walking the stands collecting 50-50, and she's like, the girls haven't had uniforms in quite some time. And Steve Saber and I were like, you know what? That's going to be one of the investments this year, so we're happy to be able to do that. But it's kind of a program that's really doing well, getting a lot of wins, getting a lot of attention, which is it's really a great thing.
That's a perfect example. Like, she's been dying to play, but we have to challenge matches, and you go in and you play your best. We're gonna bring home stuff. Don't be that bad, right?
No, absolutely.
But you get, I got 3 freshmen right here that can rock the court, so they're good.
Fantastic.
Lou, is this working? Can you see Coach Perone when I tilt my fat head out of the way?
Yeah, the video's working. The audio could be a little better, but the video's working.
Okay.
Yep.
Coach, in terms of just where you're at with the program, boys team, undefeated, girls team, above 500, some ebbs and flows as a season will tend to have. How are you feeling just about the evolution of the programs?
We do good. It's a lot of work. We don't have as much time with the time off season, but Matt's great. We'll be here. We'll be running camps for all the schools, Haverhill, Lawrence, whatever. And we have like 11 schools that come down here and use the courts. So the kids all hit all summer long. It's an expensive sport to play. So as soon as you go indoors, it gets really tight. But like I said, Matt and the school has been great with us, and we run programs all summer long, so the kids hit.
Tell us a little bit about this, and I'm keeping the video on you, Coach. Sorry, or I'm going to try. How about that? Tell us a little bit about those summer programs in terms of what kids can get involved in this summer.
Okay, so any kid can get involved. These are 3 perfect examples right here. They've been involved for a while. Yara, I think, was like 5 years old, I want to say. And I lost him for a few years because you guys stole him for everything else. Abby, I've had it for quite a few years, and Caitlin, I've had for quite a few years. But any kid can get involved. I'd love to get more Methuen kids in the elementary schools. They can actually come down right now, grades 7 and 8, if they want to come down and work with the varsity kids and stuff like that. These 3 kids are all freshmen. They're going to be captains this year. I'll be announcing that soon.
You just kind of announced it, though.
Yeah. So I'm announcing it, guys. So you're going to be captain soon. So
how would they get in touch with you to be able to come down and do that?
If they go on MVAOT.
MVAOT.
Yeah. Our website's there. All our school stats are there. We run inner city programs. We do it at Harvard University for Eastern Mass, and the kids can get on there. They'll look at. I'll have the schedule all posted up there and stuff like that. I'll put these kids to work doing that stuff.
All right, we'll keep giving that a shout out too, because that's something that's important. I think there's so many kids that are looking for something and they're not getting the getting the recognition of getting involved.
And
in
I know
sports.
they can always reach out to Matt too. Matt's been great to me, so I mean they can reach out to him and just say this is one thing. But I would really like to get 7th and 8th graders if they have a racket in their hand, especially if there's somebody athletic and stuff like that. They want to come down there and hit the ball. Even if they're not, I mean I'll work with anybody. Bring the kids down and just get them out playing. It's a great sport.
Because other than shooting, Onura's not very athletic, so I'm just kidding.
You should have seen it. It was a nice match today. He won against Andover today. He had, he puts some real pressure on the kid and just gives him smiling right through the whole thing. So he did good.
Yeah, he's not afraid of pressure. Yeah, that's for sure.
No.
In terms of just kind of a shout out to the folks that have helped you along the way in terms of just getting you into tennis. Who do you want to just kind of say thank you to in terms of the folks that have helped you?
Well, Joe, and also my grandfather, because he's the person who brings me to tennis a lot, and he's the one who kind of got us into the program, because he tried bringing my older brother, and my older sister, but they both didn't like it, and Joe kind of caught me, so that way I would do it too.
Well, there's nothing really else besides Joe. I mean, like when I was younger, my family was very competitive. So like we played soccer, basketball, and all that. But I started playing tennis with my dad when I was younger. But Joe always stayed with me with it. Like we just been like really working ever since like whenever. Like I just started playing tennis back up, and like he was very supportive of it. And like even off the court, he's always like texting me and stuff to make sure I'm all right. So it's mostly just Joe.
Yeah, like everybody else, I want to thank Joe, and my dad has been a huge help. Like there was a time where I barely knew Joe. I was with another coach, and I saw Joe over there. My dad made me go over and start practicing with him, and that's how I got started with Joe's program. So, my dad.
Awesome. In terms of just getting into the sport itself, there we go. In terms of just getting into the sport itself, what can you say, and whoever wants to jump in here, in terms of just getting into the sport, if you haven't thought about playing tennis, give a little shout out in terms of those who might want to why you wanna get into it.
When you play football, basketball, you love competition, and it seems like you're getting the same competition, you're getting the same juice off of tennis.
Yeah, well, so with tennis, it's just like, tennis is more like, so with basketball and football, obviously, you know, you gotta like stay positive in your head, but tennis is really a huge one, because obviously in football and basketball, you can make an excuse and just be like, oh man, my quarterback wasn't throwing the right clothes, or the lineman couldn't snap the ball, and in basketball, you can be like, no one could rebound, but in tennis, it's just yourself, so you really, it's like really helps you with mental toughness, which can also help you in school. Like I know when I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't understand this at all. I know like I just gotta keep trying. So
Awesome, guys. Really appreciate y'all coming in. Congratulations on the season so far. Let's get my head out of there. This is true guerrilla video tactics tonight. Huge shout out to Abby, Caitlin, Anyera, and Steve, Joe Perone. I mean, the hardest working man on campus right now in terms of the.
I don't know. Matt's working pretty hard.
Yeah, okay. Matt will give you a run for the money, but I mean, a huge thank you to you, honestly, for all you do for the tennis community, for the Methuen community in general. But to take on coaching two sports at one time during the season, that's impressive. A huge commitment to the kids. So thank you very much for all you're doing. Awesome. That is the tennis crew from Methuen High School, girls, boys tennis, having a fantastic season so far. Lou, we'll take a break, come back. I think we still got Saul out in the Matt Damon, Jimmy Kimmel circle. I'm not sure if he's getting on at this point, but he is. So we'll talk to Saul after the break. We're at the stadium. 8-1.
It's like we've had a couple of injuries.
We'll stay away from that, but a gorgeous night here at Nicholson Stadium. Come right back after a break here on Ranger Nation Radio, brought to you by AFC Urgent Care.
More show in a minute, but let's talk about Independent Tire and Auto. Mary and her crew will take care of all your automotive needs. She's been in the business for over 35 years, the past 18 running her own shop. And they're not just tires. They do wheel alignments, tune-ups, brakes, suspensions, shocks and struts, air conditioning maintenance, and so much more. 20 Old Clark Road in North Andover, just off of 495 next to the Lawrence Airport. They're there 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. Mary believes it's her privilege to serve you, to earn and keep your trust. Not too many mechanics you can say that about these days. Check out Independent Tire online at independenttirema.com or call 978-689-3900. That's Independent Tire and Auto, great supporters of Ranger Nation. Okay, next up, yes, Superior Cleaners and Tailors. We've all been there. You spilled coffee on the nice dress shirt, had to go back to work looking like an idiot. Well, you gotta get to Superior Cleaners and Tailors. They've been voted the best dry cleaners in the Merrimack Valley for the past 2 decades, and for good reason. Russ Vaquera, his son Justin, and the entire Superior crew take great care with your garments. Whether it's storage, dry cleaning, alterations, wedding gowns, comforters, quilts, or draperies, Superior will treat your garments with the best care. Visit them in Methuen at 234B Pleasant Street, where they're open 7 to 6 Monday to Friday and 8 to 4 Saturday. Also in Lawrence at 37 Essex Street. Or go to superior-cleaners.com for more details. I love talking about my man Val Davila. It's a dream to own your own business, and Val and Susan Davila made that a reality in February 2013. They started with just 2 insurance carriers, but now Right in Place Insurance for Progressive, Safeco, Pilgrim, Plymouth Rock, and Mapfre, just to name a few. Need auto insurance, renters, commercial, or home? Davila and DeFusco prides itself in having lifelong roots in the Merrimack Valley. Put their experience to work for you. Visit them at 225 Broadway or call 241-7950 for a free quote, or visit them online at daviladefusco.com.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling.
All right, we're back here on Ranger Nation Radio, brought to you by AFC Urgent Care. Can you hear me, Lou?
I can hear you. I don't know how I ended up on this video, but you guys did some restacking there, and now I'm on the video.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
All right. Let me work to get you out.
I'll work to get me out too.
Okay. All right, we're back here on Ranger Nation Radio, brought to you by AFC Urgent Care. We've got Saul Cespedes on with us now. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you guys?
Very good. So, how'd the track meet go today? First and foremost.
I didn't actually get to see all of it because I ended up having to leave early. But we did pretty good. Some of our events, we just don't have enough depth. But we're doing pretty all right.
What was your match today? Which one did you win?
I had high jump, and I won with 6-2. I was going for 6-4, but it's all right. Happens.
No, absolutely. What other events do you do?
Pretty much anything you can really think of. I do long jump, high jump, triple jump, the 400, the 100, 200. But it's mainly wherever they need me for the meet. This season that I've actually been out for most of it with a full groin, so I haven't really been able to do too much. Been high jumping at a lot of meets, but about it.
I know you also played football this year, and I have a son that's on the team, so when I'm about to say this, he's not going to like this, but you were definitely my favorite football player to watch. You work so hard. You
tireless.
Don't ever give up. You know, you're not the biggest kid out in the field, but you don't care who you go up against, and we're definitely going to miss you this year because you earned a lot of hard yards last year. Talk a little bit about football, Coach Ryan, and just about missing that.
Well, I don't know. It's going to be interesting next year, definitely. I really love this season just because I really got to show what I could do. Being out my junior year, no one really knew who I was, and people were like, "Oh, just another running back that's joining the team." I'm like, "Well, I've actually been on the team for a while now. Just no one really got to see what I could do." So I really I worked hard over the summer and really tried to know my stuff, and I really just wanted to get good for the team and really just trying to improve our team as best I could.
Oh, you definitely did that. You have also a signature, Tim, that I don't think in our lifetime, even in my best shape, could ever do that. But
never pulled it off.
You have a signature that you do in different events. I saw you do it at the last banquet. Tell people where that came from. Your
like the backflip? Yeah. Well, I've been doing like tumbling classes since I was like 5 years old, and then recently, like sophomore year, I joined the gymnastics team at Interstate. But I started gymnastics at the high school where we had like the co-ed boys and girls team. That's when I really started getting a lot better at my tumbling. I just love to flip. It's so fun because not a lot of people can do it. So
no,
it's like,
absolutely.
Yeah, I get to show off a little.
Do you get requests all the time to do it?
Yeah, tons. Every time I walk into class, some different kids like, "Yo, Saul, do a backflip."
I'm gonna be honest. When I got here earlier, I was scoping out the area to see if we could do it, but floor's a little too slippery, little tight corners. I don't think it would work. But if we could have pulled it off, it would have been great.
I've seen Lou do the backflip in the studio from time to time.
Yes. Yeah, unintentionally.
Internationally skilled. So, Saul, tell us just a little bit about what you went through in that injury year to fight back.
Really, I just had to keep a positive mindset. Like looking down on yourself the whole time, just kind of like watching your team. It does suck. I mean, like you wish you could help out, you wish you could be there, but it's not gonna happen. So you just have to look forward to the next thing you can do. Once gymnastics season came, I was just working, trying to get better at my skills there. And then once it came to track season, I was just trying to get faster and like stronger for the next season. Over the summer, I was just lifting like constantly in the morning, and then whenever I could, I was doing something physically active. It didn't matter what it was.
So speaking of that, what's a day like for you? What time do you get up in the morning? What's your diet like? Because you're multiple sports. You're a good student, great student actually. Tell us a little bit about your day.
Well, I don't know. I'm not very good in the morning. I'm very.
All right.
Join the club.
We finally have something in common.
Yeah, because I do a lot of stuff throughout the day. So mornings aren't my best time period. I'm not normally the best when it comes to coming to school on time either. But once I get into school, I try and focus, do my work. Once it comes to after school, depends on what season I'm in. So if I'm in football season, I'm doing practice from like 2 to 4, and then right after practice, I normally have dance, which is what has really helped me through a lot of my athletics, because it just helps with your footwork and just being very like strict,
Flexible, and discipline.
So that's helped me a lot, because I've been doing that since I was like 5 years old, and it's really helped me throughout my whole career. So normally, like my freshman year, I was doing a lot. I was doing competitive dancing, and I would pretty much go to practice. Straight out of practice, I would go to dance and wouldn't get home till like 9:30 at night, eat, do homework, and then like go to sleep.
How much is the competitive dancing? How much do they all work into each other? Has the competitive dancing, for instance, helped you with your agility with football, even with track in terms of the jumps?
I think it's helped a lot with my balance, because I've noticed a lot of people don't have the kind of balance that I do, and I've never really thought about it until like
this year when you're running down the field getting hit, and you drop your hand on the ground and you keep running full speed.
Yeah.
A lot of that has to do with the dance and gymnastics. Absolutely. Yeah. That explains a ton. Not that you didn't earn all of that, but it kind of puts it all in perspective.
Yeah, it definitely does, because like I've had friends, they're like, how did you keep running after that? And I'm like, I don't know.
A lot of people in these stands ask that question. Right?
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. I just kind of keep moving and try not to get hit too hard, so that way I can get on to the next guy.
What is
until they got your feet?
Yeah.
They don't got you.
What's the next year going to look like for you?
I'm hopefully attending Franklin Pierce University. I already got like a program sent to me for their football program. They have a sprint program right now, so it's like anyone under like 170 pounds can participate and play. So they don't really have big linemen. But my sophomore year, they're transferring into Division II. So right now they're like in that transfer stage, so they're getting more linemen, they're bulking up. So hopefully I can play my sophomore year D2. I'll also be hopefully doing track.
Where do you, in terms of what do you see yourself focusing in track-wise? Does it get a little bit more specialized in college, or do they let you do as many of the things that you're doing now?
Well, the thing is with how I do track is I'm like considered like a multi-event specialist. So like they want me to be able to do all those events, because I need to be able to do like pentathlons and decathlons, and just being able to do a lot of different events. It helps, because sometimes they need a player or like a track athlete to do one event and then be able to switch over to the next event and still get those points that they need during a meet.
What, in terms of, tell us a little bit about the time management. I mean, you're going from one sport to the next, the academics, finding a life in between all that. I mean, it's gotta be, you've gotta be running a master's course on time management at this point.
I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes. Wow, voice crack. I'm not the best when it comes to time management. I try and get better, but mainly I just try and focus on what I'm doing in the moment. So when I'm at track practice, I'm only thinking about track. When I'm at dance, I'm only thinking about dance. When I'm at school, I'm only thinking about school. That's like the kind of thing I like to do. And then like, if I can, I'll hang out with friends on the weekends, or find times like where I'm not too busy. I'll be like, all right, maybe I can hang out with someone, and it doesn't really matter who.
For the folks that are just learning who you are right now, what's the one thing that you like to do that's fun, that's not sports related, not working out? Like, what do you indulge in that's just relaxing and having a good time?
See, the thing is, like, relaxing and having a good time is sports for me. Like, yeah, it's I don't really like to just lay around too much. If I do, it's because I'm resting and I need to like prepare for like a meet before, so I'll just watch Netflix.
Do you watch Netflix while you're running?
I mean, if I could, I would, but I'd probably crash into something at some point. But yeah, so like I watch Netflix. That's like my main thing to do when I'm like chilling. But when I'm like looking forward to just like relax, it's normally like playing frisbee with my friends or just playing some sort of sport.
What's your favorite shows on Netflix?
Right now I'm binge watching White Collar. It's a good detective show.
So I try to ask a question each week to one of the student athletes about advice to kids. You're very interesting because you have so many interests. What would be some advice to for some of the student athletes and kids at Methuen High about being all in? Because you're all in. I don't think you care about what people think or do. You're doing dance, you're doing gymnastics, you're doing track, football. You're all over the place. So how do you encourage other students to like get out of their house, get off the Xbox, and just get out there and try things?
You just have to be like, you can't care what people think. Like you have to just go and do stuff. You have to try things out. If you don't like it, all right, go on to the next thing. Like you can't just sit at home all day and just play Xbox. You don't get to really talk to people, and you just like stay inside all day. I feel like it makes people like antisocial. So
And you miss a day like today.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's gonna be amazing at times especially on a day like today where there's low humidity. Is this the perfect track day?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. At Haverhill, like normally they have a really windy track, but for some reason today was just like barely any wind. It was awesome to jump in. It was a lot of fun, especially like track meets where it's like kind of cool. It's like you're not getting like too hot and you just kind of go through the flow.
So I went to Fordham University and I was in, at the time, it was one of the nicer dorms when I graduated, the senior dorm, Walsh Hall. Shout out to Walsh. The year after I left, they got brand new Wi-Fi. They got completely renovated, like game rooms. I mean, it just became sick. Yeah. Now, for you've been on the road for 4 years with track, and now the word is they're going to have a track. Yeah. What's that going to be like in terms of just never having a home meet and then coming back and watching them on the track?
I mean, it stinks. It really does. But if you think about it, I got a brand new school my freshman year. I got a brand new field my sophomore year. Like I've been able to do a lot of things, and not having a track, I mean, it's just one of them. You got to take the good with the bad. I mean, you can't have everything. So
I would imagine it provides some additional team building, just in terms of that added component of the competition.
We get to all hate on our track and just be like, yeah, well, we got a trash track, but I mean, guess what? We're still better than some of you. So, and you guys have this awesome track. So I like to see it that way, because I think out of the 4 years I've been here, I've never practiced long jump or triple jump at our track. In Methuen. Because they're rock solid.
All right, Methuen, let's get on the ball here and fix our track and get that done.
And I mean, this is a state qualifier, a jumper, and I mean, you do it. Where do you practice?
I mean, like we get our steps in, but mainly I just run and jump. I don't know. Like they like I focused on for triple jump I focused on like cone drills, and I'll do that in the grass. Or for long jump I'll just do it at meets, and I'll just reach for the back of the pit, and I'm just like
So basically what he's saying, he's shooting the basketball at an imaginary hoop,
and then when he goes and plays a game away, it's going in, which is ridiculously difficult, and it's impressive.
I mean, at the very least, tell me you have an epic sandbox at your house.
No.
All right, so there's another element to this, though, too. Your track coaches are phenomenal people. Kevin Elliott, who we had on the show, Connor Clark, who I coached back when he was in 7th and 8th grade in baseball. Talk a little bit about your coaches and their impact on you.
My coaches are great. They'll do anything for like the track team. They love us. Like they'll like get us food if we're like hungry. They would do anything for us, which makes it like that much better because you can just you can trust them to like give you the good advice you need and like help you no matter what. Like you never have to question what they're like telling you.
On the stage for the award ceremonies, you guys look like a family. I watch all the sports go up, and the coaches are all great. I mean, look at the tennis coaches coaching 2 teams, doing all this. The track coaches and the students, athletes, definitely come across as a family. You guys are hugging each other. There's definitely a different bond in the track.
Yeah, definitely. And like when we had a team that qualified for nationals indoors, like we were really excited, like obviously because we're going to nationals, but we were also really excited because we were going with our coaches and we were going to have a fun time. And it wasn't all just about the meet. Like, yeah, if we do good at the meet, awesome. But like, we're just going to like really hang out. Yeah. And the experience was amazing too.
What do you have to say about just Methuen High School in general? Just your time at Methuen. Like you said, you've gotten a new football field, a new school. What has your high school experience been like overall for you?
It's been really good. I'm definitely gonna miss it, just because I feel like it's a lot more laid back than college life is gonna be. Just because, college life is gonna be fun. Like you get your like space to do whatever you want, but like you actually have to like focus there. Like you don't have people telling you, hey, you should get this.
Your time management needs to be much better.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah.
A little bit more on point. Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be something to remember. Definitely. I'm gonna miss it a lot, especially because like I have a lot of friends that aren't in my grade, so I might never see them again if they like move off like somewhere far and I can't stay connected. I mean, it's gonna be a lot easier with social networks now, but it's just not gonna be the same.
All right, I have kind of probably a corny question, but I have to ask it. Are we ever going to see you on Dancing with the Stars someday?
I don't think so. I'm not that good of a dancer. I would hope one day that you would see me in some sort of stunt performance, though, because I do really love stunting, and I want to hopefully after college go into more stunting, like California, Florida.
Parkour?
Like parkour.
So maybe
fighting,
an American
everything.
Ninja Warrior?
Oh, that's like been a dream of mine since I first saw it. Like
I could totally see this guy on American Ninja Warrior.
I'm so signing up for that. I really want to do it so bad.
Well, you let us know, and you know Ranger Nation will be there to support you and help you get through that.
Yeah, that would be like a dream come true. I've always loved doing stunts and like doing flips and stuff because I remember when I was like really little, like kindergarten, my aunt got me this shirt and it said, I do my own stunts. And I love that shirt. And like ever since then, like I've been like, all right, I'm going to do something with this.
Just as a side, I am trying desperately, TJ, if you're watching, trying desperately right now. My son and I, for like the last 8 years, whenever somebody says parkour, the other one goes, parkour. It's like, yeah, parkour.
Yeah.
I mean, parkour is hardcore.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work, especially like you have to know how your body's gonna move at all times because like if you slip, you have to know how to catch yourself like right away because some of those parkour stunts that people do are very dangerous, like obviously building jumping and stuff like that, and even the smaller things like doing precision jumping, it can be dangerous. Like you can slip on a beam or like one of those bars that they go on, they just break an ankle just like that. I mean, you just have to know how to land. It's a lot of fun though.
Absolutely. And, I mean, really everything you've been doing leads you towards this. That's the cool part, is all the agility, all of the heroics on the fields that you've been doing. I could definitely, oh my gosh, I'm picturing it right now. I can see him climbing. What is it, Mount Yoriyama in Las Vegas.
So we have a minute left, and we
Did Lou say a minute?
I thought
Really?
I thought it was 8:11.
No, 8:15.
8:15.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So I know we have Joel out there. I don't know if we're gonna mark.
Oh, is Joel out?
I don't know if we're gonna. What is that? Matt Damon, him. And,
Yeah. Yeah. Is he really out there? Okay,
Yes.
we'll get him in. All right. Just before we let you go, what do you want to say in terms of thank you to the folks that have helped you along the way, and just like as Bill said, just kind of words of wisdom to the next chapter with doing athletes on some advice.
I think you should just like listen to your teachers and listen to your coaches, because if you can establish like a good connection with like teachers and coaches, that like at Methuen High, they'll do anything for you. They'll try and get you that good grade that you need. They'll try and get you to that next level in your sports, and they like love you. I don't know why. It's just like I feel like it's that like Methuen connection. Like we know like where we're from. We want each other to like move up in the world. We don't want to be stuck in Methuen like all our lives. We want to explore, do different things, and get better connections everywhere.
I gotta say, that's a phenomenal answer.
Absolutely.
That's the answer.
Saul Cespedes is huge. Thank you for coming in. Been a big fan
Thank you. Thank you
since
so much.
day one of seeing you just in all your sports. So huge thanks for coming up and joining Ranger Nation Radio.
Do us a favor. Keep in touch too. Kind of give us updates
Oh, yeah.
where you're at. All right. Thank you, Saul.
Absolutely. All right. You go get Joel. I'll do some cleanup work here. We're out at 8:15. We'll bring Joel in for a quick shout out. But I also want to give a shout out to Jade Restaurant. Want to introduce you to a great new eatery just off of exit 44 in North Andover. Jade Restaurant is a spectacular spot to take in the West Mill views and eat Asian cuisine and sushi. Their Mother's Day buffet is open 12 to 3 for lunch and 4:30 to 8:30 for dinner Sunday. Kenny and his crew are cooking up lobster, ginger, grilled steak, and an oyster bar among the rest of your normal buffet food. $21.99 for adults, $15 under 10 and under 5 free. 24 High Street, North Andover. Reservations are recommended. Call 978-655-7220 or go online to jadenorthandover.com. Also, a shout out to our friends at Canaan and Percone. Ran into Tom Percone last night over at Piro's. From a leaky faucet to a 10-story building, Canaan and Percone Plumbing and Heating can handle it all. From the pipes to the ducts, ensure the life of your property. AC, kitchen and bath remodeling, water heaters and boilers, sprinkler systems. Billy Canaan, Tom Percone, and his crew can handle it all. Call them at 978-685-0880 or go online to CananPerconePlumbingandHeating.com. All right. Just enough time to get Joel in. Joel.
We're gonna almost Matt Damon, Jim.
Yes.
It would not have been cool if we wanted to. So we are gonna a little bit because we have 2 minutes, and I'm gonna get a ton of slack at home from my wife for not being on the show before you. So you know that's gonna be an issue. So talk a little bit about Methuen Youth Lacrosse and what's going on out there a little bit.
You know, gotta thank Coach Sims who came to us with the idea about putting in some halftime shows for our guys. So our 7th and 8th graders tonight were the ones who got to play at halftime. Program just continues to grow. We're at over 200 kids now, starting at preschool age with our first stick program, all the way through our 8th grade. Next Tuesday, Jason invited us out again. Our 1st and 2nd graders are going to play during halftime of the senior night.
That's going to be a phenomenal thing to watch. The little guys playing.
Have about 13 kids between kindergarten and 2nd grade to play full lacrosse, so full equipment. And
they had their first win last week, right, Coach?
Yes, we did. We won in Tewksbury, 11-0, which is great. So great for those guys. They've been putting in the work since March. It's nice to see it pay off.
Joel, we'll get you back on for sure. Huge fan of everything you do with the MAIC, with youth lacrosse. Huge thank you from somebody who's just in awe of everything that you all do. But just building this lacrosse program. Thanks for everything you're doing. We'll get you back on, I promise.
I appreciate it, but there's a group of us. Bill and his wife Pam have been in it since the beginning. Our board is now up to 13 members, so it's definitely a group effort. I know my name's out there front and center, but there's a lot of people behind the scenes who don't put their names out there as much, who really, help the program grow.
One last comment. He's wearing the Rhode Island shirt where his daughter Hannah got a scholarship for crew, and he was out there today. So rushed all the way back here, and that's awesome.
Packed up her room, but she's still there. So they're going to nationals Memorial Day weekend.
Maybe we get you and Hannah on before she hit, because another great story about a crew love affair that began out of nothing, right?
Right. She was cut from her freshman softball team, and then ended up trying out the crew, and now 4 years later she's rowing for a Division I school. So we're very proud.
Couple of quick results. Girls softball team defeated Andover today. Big shout out to them. And crew team is competing against Greater Lawrence today. We'll watch out for that. So, 0-0 in the fourth inning is the last update we got from the baseball field. So a tight top of the fifth now for baseball. So that's our show for tonight, folks. A huge thank you to Lou for putting up with our technological hijinks.
Well, back in the studio.
We got it done.
Huge shout out to you, the viewer. We're on every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Catch us on demand all week. Over 4,000 views this week. Keep it coming, folks. Keep it coming, Ranger Nation. We'll be back at you next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Thinking maybe back here. We got a girls lacrosse game, I think. So why not? Homework for Bill to get the tech in place, but we're loving it, folks. We're loving talking to you here on Ranger Nation Radio. Talk to you next week.
Good night.
Oh man, you cute. I don't need no more. Original cute, but